Hey y'all, JD here with the Rusty Rotor and a little update. So, the other day, and I did not get video of the actual construction of this mess, but I did get a few pictures. And I'll be putting those in if I can figure out this video editing software as I go along. So, the other day on the Fiero, had one of those cone air filters attached to the factory hose, just sitting in there, right in the engine bay. Now, granted, there's a vent over the top, but there's also a hole in the side of the car. We'll place it cover there that for the air to suck in. And I'm sitting there looking at that, going, well, that cone air filter's sitting in there, and the exhaust runs right through here. Even with the little vents over the top, that's a lot of heat right there. So, what can I do? And it's also, if it's raining like hell, the filter's going to get wet. What can I do, to kind of protect this thing and get it where it's actually getting, cool air? So, I look around. I've got the lid to the end of the factory breather box, and that's it. Nothing else. Everything else on this car is there. Spare, jack, tire iron. All the factory stickers are still on this thing. It's really cool, it has all that, but this is the one thing it didn't have. Everything on the car works with the exception of the air conditioning, which, hey, the thing is the size of a matchbox. It's got a sunroof and it's got windows. Good enough. So, sitting there looking at this, how can I fix this? Standing there and I'm thinking, and asked the wife, I said, hey, do we have a coffee can? She goes, I think we do. So, in comes, red coffee can. Take the cone filter, grab it, play with it, boom, goes inside the coffee can, and where the lip of the coffee can is indented, the cone air filter fits right in. About that much room out there on the end or so. Enough air gap around on the inside where, it's going to suck air through it. So I stand there and I look at that. I'm like, okay, that works. So I've got some pressure tubing that I'd bought for a 94 for the supercharger on it. And I'm standing there looking at that and going, that's almost the right size to fit right down in there where the actual air intake comes up off the side of the body. So a little rough cutting, playing around with it, finally got it in there. Running a bead of super glue around it to help hold it to this plastic coffee can. And then painted the whole thing black. And when you've got the I guess you could call it trunk raised because of over that mid-engine, you can't really tell that it's not what it's supposed to be. So, hey, that's a plus. Till you get up close and you see the little handle in the coffee can. So, got all this mess hooked up, decided to try it out. And there'll be a little video overlaid where you'll see my wife's little sundress, well, moving, being sucked into the air vent, and everything worked out well. Like a quick, simple fix that basically involved, $0 because she already enjoyed the coffee. We have an empty coffee can. For the green folks, hey, it's plastic, but it's not going into a landfill. Go Earth. So, yeah, that's just a little update I wanted y'all to know about. And I'm hoping the audio on this video is better than the storytime video. I didn't realize that the fans were putting out that much noise. I'll see if I can clean it up, but like I say, I'm no audio expert and no video expert. And y'all, I ain't an expert on nothing. Not a thing. I am good at finding unique ways around problems. are doing really stupid crap and making it work. Sometimes. But, hey, it's held together. I'd show you, but I've got it all taped up. But there'll be, like I say, there will be pictures involved in the little video, and hopefully this one right here, gives y'all an idea of, hey, what can I do with what I have, A lot of people, when I was growing up, people said, oh, this whole, green recycling thing. People said, I recycled this, or I upcycled. I think is one of the things folks are saying. I upcycled, so I upcycled a coffee can. We didn't call it that. We called it getting by and doing with what you had to do because, hey, we're country and, we weren't poor by a lot of standards, but we needed to watch the money real close. And that's what we did. And that is one reason you'll see me doing things like in the first video, cutting the taillights on the car. I'm sorry, I have priced some of these taillights. And I'm just like, ugh, what in the world are they, And I haven't found anybody making like an aftermarket lens. And if I did, I'd probably go again at the price. So I said, well, I want to be able to see the tail lights. They're already cracked. What I did was not pretty, but it looked a lot prettier than what I had to begin with. So, hence, here we go. So yeah, y'all, I hope y'all enjoy the content I'm putting out. I appreciate every one of y'all that's watching this stuff and trying to help me grow the channel and get it started. And yes, I will be moving her back around to where I have the rusty rotors behind me. Just right now, the car's in the way. Limited space, but hey, it works. And yeah, do appreciate all y'all. Thank you very much for tuning in again, and I will catch y'all next time.